Shifting gears, watchers say Israeli forces have taken a tactical approach in their ground incursions rather than a full-scale war. This as Israeli ground forces move deeper into Gaza, while its Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejects the idea of a ceasefire. Ahn Sung-jin takes a look at how this is unfolding.
Israel's ground operation has intensified in Gaza. The Israeli Defense Forces announced that they struck approximately 300 Hamas targets in northern Gaza, exploding military compounds and underground tunnels. This comes as Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu rejects any talk of a ceasefire.
Calls for a ceasefire are calls for Israel to surrender to Hamas, to surrender to terrorism, to surrender to barbarism. That will not happen.
The Israeli military on Monday stated the killing of 4 prominent Hamas operatives and the rescue of an Israeli soldier whom Hamas kidnapped among more than 200 others during the October 7th attack. Private Ori Megidish, a female soldier monitoring the Gaza border, was rescued by Israeli Defense Forces in northern Gaza and is said to be well mentally and physically. Israel is strengthening ground operations in the Palestinian enclave as it searches for more hostages.
Israel intends to engage in ground operations bit by bit as they surround the strip, just like the salami tactic. They'll search for hostages and destroy underground tunnels and booby traps as they use artillery in limited areas to refrain from hit-or-miss bombing.
Rather than rushing in, the Israeli Defense Forces aim to reduce the number of casualties. This tactic could allow Israel to dodge direct criticism.
If Israel engages in a full-scale invasion, and if there are any hostage casualties from their bombing, condemnation from the rest of the world will be inevitable. Instead, they decided on military ground operations, which will pressure Hamas and also place the moral responsibility of killings on them.
Israeli forces are said to push deeper into Gaza, yet this raises concerns as countries fear a spillover into a broader regional conflict. Ahn Sung-jin, Arirang News.